Hey, spuddies, PotatoMcWhiskey here, and welcome back to Let's Play. Let's figure out, let's explore Endless Space 2. I'm really loving the game so far. Now, keep in mind, this isn't a review, this is just like what I feel and whether or not I'm enjoying and playing the game and all that sort of thing. Really a lot of fun. I highly recommend this. If it goes on sale, I would say you're stupid not to buy this game because it's so much fun. Oh my god. Right, so I'm going to skip this turn on this guy. I will say this though, if you're a little bit apprehensive about managing a lot of game mechanics and a little bit apprehensive about, that sort of thing, I would maybe hold off for a little while. I'm going to send off the probe here to explore in this direction and in this direction, and then we'll wait a few turns for this ship to actually explore this planet. I would, if you're a little bit yeah, so, but my recommendation, since this is going to be the final episode of the first recording session, my recommendation would be to, if you struggle a little bit with managing a lot of mechanics and stuff like that, I would wait. I would just wait a little bit, wait for the game gets a little bit more time in development. Wait till they develop the tutorials, wait until there's more guides out there so that you can learn how to play more effectively. But yeah, but like, if you're interested in the game, I would definitely say, I mean, I've only played like maybe like 3-4 hours at this point on screen, and it's really enjoyable. I feel like I've gotten my money's worth and I'm only a few hours in, you know? So definitely highly recommend this game. I will perhaps be doing a review. I don't know if I will be doing a review. I'll figure that out. I really want to do another review though. I've been kind of hankering to get one out there. I did have a review set up for Dreadnought, but I didn't really like how it turned out, so I didn't release it. Which is, it's actually a really painful thing to do, is to like create something and then like just hold on to it because you didn't think it was good enough. Because you put so much into something and then it's just like, in my opinion, not good enough to be put out there. So we have the Epistus in here. Looks like we put a Riftborn on this planet also. We have a lot of production in this system now. So it might even be a good idea here to pick up another Geist. And I think we will do that. I think we will pick up another Geist. So let's see if we can... Oh, there's a spaceport here. Next civilian ship. Oh, I can move population around my empire. Oh, that's so cool. So where do I want to? So which guys? I think it was the Zavali that I wanted to spread around, right? Yeah, I want to spread the Zavali, but I'm going to spread them all actually. I'm going to spread the No, not all three. Jesus. I'll send one Kigali, and I will send one Zavali, and I will send one Pistis over to where? We'll send it over to Acellus, I think. Acellus is the one over here and has kind of decent amounts of room for more pop. So we just sent off new population over to Acellus. That's cool. Which is actually has a pretty big benefit because it's going to open up the it's going to open up population growth room over here, which is really cool. It lets me fill out my other systems. This is such a cool mechanic. The spaceport is so cool. Oh my goodness, I didn't even know this was a thing. Oh, I can do a spaceport from here too. That's awesome. I love that mechanic. That is great. Glad to see it. Oh, I actually forgot to do something here. These two guys were meant to create a new fleet and to go garrison Zuyan. Now they're going to take quite a while to get over there, which is part of why I sent them, because we need to defend this. They actually... Wait, why is your movement so low? Really? The Phantom has really bad movement? Let me have a look here. That doesn't seem right. Did I forget to change its engines? I did forget to change its engines. That's going to slow it down quite significantly, actually. And we will apply that design. So the Phantom now, you actually need to come back here to get upgraded. Population affinity. So we just got another Zavali in links. That's great. Those are the ones we want. If we go in here, I did do a boost on the Zavali. So, oh goodness, I right click on things all the time for some reason. Uh, so it has a 69% chance to increment. That's cool. We're figuring things out. I feel like I've generated some knowledge of the game, but there's a lot of stuff that I just hasn't clicked, and that'll kind of build as I play more. So, Academy Embassy, constructed to the very exacting and highly confidential plans relayed directly from the Academy. This embassy enables the legendary outfit to gain an administrative foothold in your empire. The purpose to monitor the empire's readiness for their heroes. Enables you to unlock new heroes. Okay, yes. That is something we want. A holy church will not tolerate your idolatry of false gods. They declared war on me. Ah, I was too slow. Select. Okay, I want to do a local resistance. I'm probably going to lose this pretty heavily. Minor victory. Population lost. 1. Infrastructure destroyed. Done. So how is their crew? I used up all of their crew. So let's head back in here and immediately fabricate forces. But we also want to do, where's a defensive? I don't have any defensive buildings. This sucks. Yeah, just fabricate forces. Hopefully that'll keep you safe. We're under a blockade, which hurts. I had meant to send these guys over here ages ago, but I forgot, and now I'm paying the price due to that failure. That's kind of painful. Empire Development 3, Law Senate, +1 law slots for Federation Republic Democracy. So we have another law. Let's do my precious. No, I don't want to spend. I don't want to spend influence if I can help it. Yeah, larger hosts bill. This doesn't cost any upkeep, and it'll let our militaries be bigger, which is particularly relevant for over here. Right? $20 per turn. What are you doing? Oh, it's my little logistics ship. That's the little ship I sent over here to Acellus, right? With the population in it? Oh, that's awesome. I love that. Yeah, so we're gonna need aggressive ships here. How big of a fleet can I have? I can have 2 more. So yeah, we'll make a Cypher and another Phantom, and then we'll group them up once they're done here. Wait another turn. Fire off a probe. I'm surprised my probes haven't found anything, considering I'm doing a very large amount of exploration. Auto move the ships. You're gonna wait a turn. So construction finished. So Acellus, we don't want to do any more machine embodiments. What we do want to do though is, oh, we already have the defense forces here. So let's think about what we're gonna do next here. I would like a governor, but I don't have the capacity to hire one. How long until your compression thing runs out? 2 turns, so you may as well make use of it. You guys make me a Geist. So we can do... Well, I need more ships, actually. So how about you guys get me a Shadow? So if I fabricate forces, where will they appear? They appear in these ships? Plus 20, no. I don't know what this does. I don't understand the fabricated forces. Maybe it was a mistake to pick this civilization. I might, after playing this one, I might just end this and then restart with the knowledge I have. And then play a different, less complicated civ. When you grab the predictive logistics. No. No, 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 no. We need fighting ships. We'll create 2 ciphers and 2 phantoms. Okay, so marketplace deciduous price crash. Well, that's great because that's the one we have, right? Go ahead and... Oh, research queue is empty. So we definitely need more military techs now. I'm thinking some sort of defensive structure, extra militarist. Yeah. N-way fusion. So N-way fusion should do the trick. Select a political party to support. I would like to support... Show militarist laws. Free war declaration. Oh, that's cool. Ecologist. Pacifist. Wow, pacifists are really good. And industrialist. I think we'll support the ecologists. I love this voting thing. It's so cool. So on links, it looks like we mainly got votes for the ecologists. On Virac, it looks like mainly industrialists and pacifists. Then here it was again industrialist, and then here it was militarist in Zuyan. So industrialists and ecologists have been established. Let's have a look here. The law of dust windfall. Okay, that's great. Ground battle at Zuyan. Yeah, I have to convert my population, sadly. Skip here, major victory. But unfortunately, I think that should kill the population here, right? I'm amazed I haven't lost this planet. Laws cancelled. Okay, so can I make that? Can I change that now? If I go in here and I go in and say, can I abolish this law? Let's have a look here. The new colony. Okay. Mineral Misers Act, which is +1 resource generation. No, I don't care about anything else. We'll just stick the brains over books. I think we'll take the brains over books. So we're going to keep moving these ships around. Still haven't found anything of use over here. I'm really, really surprised that we've kind of exhausted all of the systems here. Maybe they're over this way? Construction. So I've got a lot of empty construction crews. Okay, you guys have one more turn to go. I want to grab this Geist 2 and I want to create a fleet with it, and then I'm going to send it over to Omdor. Settle in Omdor. Yeah, settle there. Be the first to have 8 planets colonized in your empire. Cool, I didn't even know that was a deed. Do I go for this? So how much production? Plus 100% production or plus 25. I think I'll go for the plus 25. Sure, we'll do that. Population gained. Epistus and Calgros, that's great. A lot of my things have stopped making stuff. Okay, so you guys have made stuff. I do want this academy thing. Let's make a compression singularity. And Virac. Let's level you up. Sleep 1 turn. Yeah, I think... So here's what we're going to do. Okay, I think this was a really good, like, figuring things out game. I'm going to end this here, alright? Not here, but like at the end of this episode, I'm going to call it, this was our little, let's explore Endless Space 2. And then I'm going to, with the knowledge that I have now, I'm going to start a new game and I'm going to play a little bit more optimally, a little bit more carefully. I'm going to construct my empire. I think I'm going to play a different race. This race is really cool and I want to come back to them. But they're very difficult to play. But we'll play another little 10 minutes here before we finish up with this race. But it also kind of depends on whether or not you guys are okay with what the plan is. So we just completed M-Wave Fusion, which gives us a defense improvement. Hero available for recruitment. Overseer. So let's see here. So they're all Riftborn. Oh wait, no, there's one technologist. Not surprisingly, focused on military applications and general science. So I think Seekers are explorers. Let's go for a militarist guy. I think that's Sigma. Do I want to go for Pi? Oh man, can I turn down Pi? It's really hard to turn down Pi. No, we're going to go for Sigma because we're at war. I think that makes like a consistent decision. Grave defeat. Okay, so I lost a planet. Hero recruited. Assign skills. No, I don't want to do any of this. 20% fleet health. Experience on fleet is definitely something I want to do. Ship. Okay, let's get his ship maxed out to the... Okay, we're gonna have a look here. Engines. We're gonna replace this engine here. Boosh. With a much better titanium engine. We're gonna have a look at his defenses. I think just going balanced is like a perfectly reasonable thing to do here. In terms of support modules, I think we will take the nano repair bots. And weapon-wise, he is using torpedoes, but I think we're going to use the improved ion torpedoes. And then instead of the basic ice slugs, we're going to use the basic perfected slugs to really hammer home this. We will apply this design. Okay, close. Now I want to set him as head of this fleet. Okay, we'll continue on. So I want to move these guys down into this, and then I want to add this guy So now he is the leader of this fleet. So my fleet is very much aligned for medium and short range engagements. That's something I want to keep in mind. So I think medium range is the sort of stuff we want to do. And now this fleet can fly over here. So you made a compression singularity. I'm going to spend that on links. And then you're going to make another compression singularity. But instead of chain gang, I don't want to do chain gang. I want to do the academy. And I'm going to swap this and then I'll purchase that. And hopefully that works out the way I hope it does. Hero recruited. I don't know if that's how it works. I'm not sure how the mechanics work in this game. Wyrak, you aren't making anything. You do have a shadow in orbit though, so I'm going to create a new fleet with this shadow. I'm going to send it over to Ukta. And I want to spend some points on these guys to build relationships with them. We send out another probe this way. I'm really surprised I haven't found anything. Wait a turn, end turn. Idle system Vyrak. No technology is being researched. Okay, so Vyrak or Virak, you're going to quickly make me a compression singularity. And then in terms of research, we're gonna, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Really excited to play more of this game. Planetary landscaping, unstable isotope, autonomous construction, high energy magnetics. There's so much to do. I tell you what, right? We're gonna call it here. Okay, this was a really fun sort of introductory game, but I'm gonna start over. Now that I have like a little bit of a grasp of the mechanics and I know what I can do, I'm gonna start over and I'm gonna play a game all the way through to the end, and that's the plan. But I feel like I made some mistakes here, and I'm still getting used to the interface. So I'm gonna let this game be the way it is, and then I'm gonna take a couple of days. I'm gonna play around with the game, and then I will, when we go into a full game, and we're gonna go all the way to the end. We're gonna possibly even add this to like a permanent roster alongside Civilization 6 for a while. Maybe like switch between this game and any other games that I'm playing, but we'll see. But I definitely want to do a full playthrough of an Endless Space 2 game. This was a really fun little look at it though. I definitely think this is a brilliant game. I love everything about it. Like, so just to give my final thoughts on the game after this first initial impression. And now just keep in mind, this is early access. The game isn't finished. There's going to be improvements and changes and all that sort of stuff. Okay. Graphically, the game is gorgeous. Look at this. It's just wonderful. There's all this stuff to do with the graphic, like look at the graphical fidelity of this. Like as you zoom into the cloud, and oh, it's wonderful. And like the interface is incredible. The words here are a little bit big and cluttered looking, so I feel like it's hard to get good fidelity of information as I zoom in and out. But like if I press spacebar, I get visualization information of my entire empire. It like simplifies everything. I see just, oh look, here's my economy. You know, I don't have any trade routes. Like I haven't even played around with trade routes. Oh, you can zoom, and like you get different levels of information based on the zoom level you're at. Oh my god, we're at war with these guys. You zoom in a little bit, you zoom it like, and then you can see current battles. You can see truce, links between your empire and other empires. System link for each empire, and then if you zoom in a little bit, you get like this interface is amazing. You zoom in a little bit and it's like, oh look, you can see diplomatic relations. Allies are in blue. Orange, this maybe could be a little bit more obvious. Maybe it would be a full border. I don't know, maybe it kind of works, but it's a little bit tough to distinguish. There's no trade routes right now. I want to figure out trade routes. Trade route system I want to check out. There's a company headquarters, company subsidiaries. And then, oh no, you zoom in another little bit and there's even more information. And it's like, oh look, it gives you a rough estimate of the outputs of these planets. Let me just zoom out to the maximum. So you can kind of get a glance. Like this planet's producing a lot of dust and industry with a little bit of food and science and whatever that last one is. And then this planet's producing a lot of industry and dust, and this planet's producing a lot of industry and dust and almost no food. It's wonderful. Oh my god, I love this. And then look, if we zoom in more, we get an even more different breakdown. We get a ranking system of, oh, this is my premier, whatever this is, defensive. This is my secondary output. This is my second population. It's my second voting thing or something. And like it gives you, oh look, here's your production or known systems count, global systems rank. You know, it's like, damn, dude. You can have a look around. Like we can even see, look, there's little things happening, and then there's all this influence, and it'll tell you, oh look, here's how much influence you're making. Here's how much food you're making. Here's how much science, and it has little things, and you zoom in even more, and it gives you even more information. And like, it's just so masterfully constructed as a game that it's actually baffling me a little bit that how well it's put together. And oh look at this, there's like little things and I don't understand them, but they're there. These guys produce science and food, and these guys are producing this, but I don't really understand what these are. Yeah, but there's information here, I just have to figure out how to read it. But there's even another level. There's going to be a planet scan thing, which isn't quite ready for early access, but oh my god. And then there's like the whole oh my god, this game is just put together so well. I'm really excited I'm excited to play it again. It's a fun game. Fantastic. We're going to play it again. Probably not as this race. I think this race is a little bit complicated for new players. I might just go like play humans or something for my first game as I figure things out, because I think humans are like the newbie option. As bad as that sounds, they are. But yeah, that's that. I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of quick little series look at Endless Space 2. We will play it again on a different game. This was like a nice little... So to explain what this series was and why it's ending. So this is what I would normally do off screen. I would normally go in and play a game for about, anywhere from 2 to 4 hours. And because I was talking, I had to play slower. So this was only like 3.5 hours worth of gameplay of me doing this. But yeah, normally I would load in, I would play the game for a few hours, and then I would go, okay, let's start a series with this. And then I would just go and start a series. And then the resulting series will be the gameplay. So what I'm doing here is I'm recording the sort of pre-game gameplay before the actual series as an experimental thing. Do you like seeing me figuring out games and learning them and then going into a new game? Or would you rather just see me going straight into the new game and skipping this portion of the learning? So it really depends on what you guys want to see and how I think it turns out. But yeah, I want to thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying this, and I'll see you next time. Remember to subscribe if you want to see more videos, and like me. Not like me. Not like, obviously you like me, but do you like me? No. If you want to support the channel, please leave a like in the video, and give me your thoughts on what I've been talking about in this video in the comments. Other than that, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I love you all very, very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.